And I welcome you back to the Dobrenic channel. Today we are talking about a variety of several topics that are going on around the world, including the Three Gorges Reservoir. We're going to be talking about the Great Salt Lake water level, as it is now officially dropped to historic lows. We are going to be talking about Lake Powell. We're going to be talking about Lake Oroville and Lake Mead as well. We're just going to do a quick water level, and we're going to check the West weather, and we're going to check China's weather as well. We're going to start off in China. The Three Gorges Reservoir, July 7th, 1800 hours. The water level was 146.97, and the current outflows are 30,500. You have to remember this is a CCP's number. The rain has been falling, but yet apparently the dam has been keeping up and they're nowhere near flooding. Supposedly they have 30,500 meters out per second. They're not showing the inflows, and they continue not to show the inflows because us wise Americans could figure that out, but unfortunately we don't get to see those numbers. Here's your current radar, and you can see that all this water is heading towards the reservoir right here. We're going to go check the rain and accumulation, as I'm limited to a lot of time today. Over the next 10 days, 5.5 up here, 4.7, Honolulu 5.2, and check out this big swath. If this comes to pass, this is insane. 12.59, and all this rolls right to the Three Gorges Reservoir, 7.51, and this is a lot of rain. And even down here on the Yangtze River, 6.32. Now, I don't have a lot of news coming out of China, so there's really not a whole lot to talk about as they tell us what they want to tell us. And just in case anybody was wondering, we're going to go to the west coast of the United States. We're going to zoom in to Salt Lake City here, as we're going to start covering Salt Lake City as well, because it's the beginning of the season and they're already at historic lows. 0.2 inches is just not going to cut it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not going to. You got some rain in the Colorados over the next 10 days. Not enough. 0.8, that's not even an inch. We really need a bunch of rain. Flagstaff's getting a little rain down here. Lake Mead down here. Lake Powell over here. Lake Oroville right here. I want to check those numbers and see if that rainstorm from July 4th brought the numbers up any. Highly doubt it, if very little at all, but we'll check and see. The Great Salt Lake's historic low, the previous low record was set in 1963. We have surpassed that. That mark was 4,191.35 feet, and now the record is 4,191.20. So this is the lowest it's ever been. Welcome to 2021. The running theme all the way through. Lake Powell, still not at the lowest that it's ever been. It is currently dropping 0.22 feet, and I want to say that I made an error in my last video. I said 0.16 equaled 1 foot, and actually I was wrong. It's 0.16 equals 2 inches, so I want to correct myself on that just for any confusion. I knew what I meant, but I said what I said, and I apologize for anybody that was lost on that. Thank you for pointing that out. So when the lake falls 0.16, it actually falls 2 inches, not a foot. So this fell over 2 inches today, and the current water level is 3,559.09 feet. The level is now currently 140.91 feet, and this came yesterday. If you guys remember the July 4th video, that was a few days before that. It was like the first, so it doesn't pop up very often. 3,700 feet is pool, and clearly we're still in extreme drought. The new one should be coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll see what this looks like tomorrow. I'll probably be back on the weekend, I imagine. Go to Lake Mead next. Check that out. The level has tailed off a little bit. It's still falling at 0.07 feet, and our current water level is at 1,068.50, and we're getting close to the 1,050 mark. And one of my viewers corrected me, and they were probably right. So they say that only 5 of 17 turbines at the Hoover Dam can produce electricity below the 950 mark, and like one of my other viewers said, is that theory tested? I don't know that answer. That's their claims, not mine. I just relay what I see and what I read. So, as anybody else here can do, they could also look this up. So, literally, we are 18.50 feet away from losing some turbines there, and that is not good. You're going to lose 12 if that's correct. So, we are getting really, really close to that, and that's not good. And like somebody else said, are those other 5 that have never been tested below 1050, are they going to work and they going to work correctly? We don't know that answer. They assume it will, but I'm sure they did computer work on it and maybe they figured it out that way. I don't know. I mean, you think you got rolling blackouts now. Wait till the Hyatt power plant's no longer working and wait till the Hoover Dam is no longer working, and God forbid that Lake Powell goes offline too. You're really in trouble. And with this weather not producing any rain whatsoever in the next 10 days, that's not very good either. It's just going to continue to drop. Let's go to Lake Oroville and check out the water levels there. So the water at Lake Oroville is 675.03, and the level has really fallen. On Wednesday, July 7th, 2021, 4 p.m., the level is 224.97 feet below full pool of 900. Not a good situation, and the lake has fallen by 1.14 feet. What is going on there? Why do they keep letting water out? I guess they need electricity, I suppose. They say that they will shut down the electricity. The Hyatt power plant for the first time since it opened in 1967 if the water levels continue to drop, which no rain in the forecast are going to. And they said if it gets down to 640 feet, there will not be enough water to continue operating the Hyatt power plant in 2 to 3 months. So anything's possible. We'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Right now 640 is not that far, and losing a foot in 24 hours, over a foot in 24 hours, it's not going to take very long. You're talking only by the end of August, just like they said. So rain is needed like fast. Will it rain? We hope, but will it? We don't know. Right now, next 10 days, nothing. Nothing in California, the whole state. Nothing in Oregon, very little in Washington, very little in Idaho, very little in Nevada, little bit in Arizona. Oh, just bad deal. Utah as well, very little there. The last thing I want to touch on is some of the comments that have been coming in. I appreciate all the comments that are coming in. I don't always have time to get to all of them, and I really apologize if I haven't got to them. I try my best to get to a lot of them, but it's really hard to get to every one I want to. But it's impossible with my work schedule doing this on the side. I also do other things as well. I do have a life outside of YouTube and outside of this. I personally have a lot going on in my life. So, not to rant too much, but there was this guy. This guy today claimed that I was misleading you all and by giving you false hope about a pipeline from Lake Tahoe to Lake Oroville. Like I said in the last video, it was a suggestion. I didn't say they were going to do it. I don't know what this guy was talking about. Clearly, you'll have your trolls, as they say, but I'm sorry if anybody thought that I was actually saying they were going to do that and thought that I was portraying that, because that was just a suggestion. I never meant that, just in case anybody was wondering. I saved it for the end of the video. To my loyal followers like you, I appreciate every one of you guys, and if you guys really think I'm misleading you, then I'm truly sorry. I'm not here to mislead anybody. I want to report what I see, give you my thoughts. They are my opinions. I'm entitled to opinions just like this guy is, but then he turned around and said he blocked my channel. I was like, that's the first person to ever say that to me. Anyway, enough with the rant. I just had to get it off my chest. With that being said, you guys have a blessed day, and thank you for stopping at the Debrinick channel. You guys are the best. Much love. God bless.